And then obviously Wacky Weekend came out, where it was diabolical. Chris, oh my god. Chris was evil man. Evil man. I love him to death. Oh god. I do enjoy that, like, I feel like mine and Chris's banter is like, I think really enjoyable. Even if you don't, how do I say this? I think we do a good job at making it feel like you can enjoy the banter that we're doing, and that like we actually, no matter how deep we go in on each other, that sounds bad, we're still very good friends. I could feel like I could say the most heinous shit to Chris, and like the biggest personal attack of all time, and then I'll be like, right, see you next Tuesday. So a couple of people. So first of all, my favorite scene is this one. This is, I think we should watch it because it's really fun.
Before we climb up the old mountain.
Okay, well, average British friendship.
Yeah, it's pretty
so fun.
They've innovated in safety because there is none. There's no bars or anything. Nowhere to put your
You haven't
feet.
watched it yet? I'll just show this scene.
How can this withstand a man of Chris's carriage?
I love the sound effect he added in there.
Look how far down it goes. And I do find with these places.
Chris is scared of everything. He's scared of everything, chat.
In Japan that
it looks fun and
they
scary.
aren't usually built for.
And so we get on this like toboggan. I won't spoil it for you, so I don't. You know, if you want to watch it, you can watch it. But like, one thing I've learned about Japan from traveling around, you know, for a very long time now, is that I think in Europe and America, I feel like health and safety regulations have come from necessity. Whereas in Japan, I feel like, because most people are pretty well behaved and don't do crazy stuff most of the time, they're generally pretty lax about a lot of rules. And this toboggan absolutely is one of those situations where in the UK, 5 people would have died on this by now.
Oh, I'm going to regret this so much. I need to climb the mountain.
5 people would have died. So Chris goes, and I knew Chris would go slow, and so I wanted to catch up to him.
I know Connor's going to beat my record.
Connor hasn't touched his brake.
Like no helmet or anything, right? It's crazy.
Absolutely terrifying.
Look.
No! No! Slower! No!
I braked right before it. I regret it. I should have just slammed into him full speed. I think it would have been funny. You're spoiling Smadge. Okay, okay. The only thing I'll spoil for you otherwise, other than my reaction to a certain twist, which some of the comments were wondering if it was real. It was real. I was actually very upset. I actually thought he was taking me on the train. And you know what the worst part is? Cameraman Paul was in on it the whole time. Could you imagine? Two days, I'm like we're like on a trip together for like 2 days. I was like, man, I'm so excited for that seven-star train. And they're talking, dude. The one part that the one part that pissed me off the most is that when we were hiking down the mountain, I was like slow because, you know, I had stitches at the time, and it was really hard for me to like walk properly, especially like hiking up. Chris goes to Paul. He goes, the train called, Paul. And I was in this conversation. The train called. They're asking if you wanted shrimp or steak. And Paul, playing along, goes, oh, yeah, steak. And I was like, these bastards. Not only do they know they lied to me, but they kept it up. The only other thing that really broke my heart is watching Chris, which isn't a spoiler, because I'm just going to warn you, because you need a warning for this. Chris never cooks. He refuses to cook for a reason. And then I was making fun of him for that, and he offered to cook the steak. Look at this.
The game plan here. Walk me through it.
The cold pan.
With the steak.
Plastic. Steak.
Maybe Chan agrees.
T-bone.
Oil the pan. Plonk that down. And away we go.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. And then, oh, it's so bad. Just no sizzle, nothing.
This is what camping's all about, isn't it?
Never has a man been so proud of such a mistake.
Big T-bone steak on a barbecue.
Wait. Did you put the steak on already?
Yeah.
What? Why?
What do you mean, what?
And also, we have a fucking fire beneath it. We can literally have a grill you can use. Can you just like listen to my utter disbelief? Listen to this. Listen to my why.
Wait, did you put the steak on already?
Yeah.
What?
I'm in utter disbelief. I can't believe he did it. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
The pan's not hot.
I can't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I was like, that's literally the only food that we had that was like the steak. We only had one steak and he did that to it.
You wanted me to
be the
cook.
worst.
You wanted me to cook. You wanted me to cook.
You could have asked for advice.
This will be a meal.
Oh my god, it's like a microwave steak.
Hey, the
Jesus.
pan's hot now.
Oh, it's like boiling. It's like boiled steak. Oh god. I look ready to fight him. Can you blame me? Can you blame me? Oh my god. Was it seasoned? No, it wasn't seasoned at all. The only like the other thing that happened is that look, okay. I will say the idea of camping with an army of cats is really fun. It's awesome. However, it was kind of a nightmare trying to cook with 4 cats that were jumping around and kept trying to jump on the food. I don't know if that's in the video because I actually didn't get to see that part.
Why are they here?
Oh no, you didn't see it.
Oh, very annoying.
Oh my god, it was crazy. And I remember the campsite owner was like, "Don't feed them," but the cats would jump on the food. It was like, what do you mean don't feed them? I don't think we have a say in it. Wait, hold on. Also, the other best scene. Oh no, he didn't include it. This bastard, he didn't include it. No. That was the funniest part about this whole trip, without a doubt, for me. Patreon probably. Okay, you gotta go Patreon. Is trying to watch Chris cut the wood. I've used that fucking device before, where you put the log on this like metal like point like that, and you just fucking hammer into it. And I was getting all the wood for us, and I was doing it, and then Chris came over like, give me a shot. And it was trying to watch Chris split a log of wood was probably the highlight of my life. It was so funny. I hope it's on the Patreon one. I gotta ask him if it is. It's so fucking funny. He's so bad at cutting the wood. It's perfect. It made my life. He couldn't. Well, I think the problem was that he was hitting it, like just like hitting the top, whereas it's more about like following through with the hit, as opposed to just hitting it with a big like smack. And so he kept just like donking it. I was like, follow through. It was very funny. It was very funny. He couldn't do it there. It was very funny. Yeah, I don't know why I said cut the wood. I said coot the wood. Very interesting. It was very funny. We seemed to a woodcutting championship on Wacky Weekend. Look, there's a reason why we all have specialized things that we do. Chris is a phenomenal video maker and storyteller, editing director extraordinaire. Not a great woodcutter. I would love to be trapped with him in an editing room, not on a like deserted island. But hey, look, we all Tempura Kitty was hilarious. Oh god. Excellent steak broiler. He is a phenomenal steak broiler. If I was in the steak broiling championships, with Chris hands down. Oh god.